The UK is known not only for its haunted castles and buildings, but also for its eerie forests. Dark woods filled with ghostly whispers, shadowy figures, and strange lights have sparked chilling legends. Many believe these forests are haunted by lost souls, mysterious creatures, and spirits from the past. From eerie footsteps to unexplained screams, these haunted woods add to the UK's spooky reputation. Now we will visit the most haunted forests in the UK. Number 1. Epping Forest. Epping Forest in Essex is one of the most haunted forests in the UK, known for its eerie atmosphere and chilling ghost stories. This ancient woodland has been the site of countless paranormal encounters, mysterious disappearances, and strange happenings that continue to terrify visitors. Many believe the restless spirits of highwaymen, murder victims, and lost souls still linger among the trees. One of the most famous ghosts linked to Epping Forest is that of the notorious highwayman Dick Turpin. He used the forest as a hideout, robbing travelers before fleeing into the dense woods. His ghost has been seen riding a phantom horse, and some claim to hear the sound of hooves galloping through the darkness. His former hideout, Loudon Camp, is said to be especially haunted. The forest is also associated with eerie ghostly monks who are seen wandering near an ancient abbey ruin. Some say they are spirits of monks who once lived there, doomed to roam the land forever. Others have reported shadowy figures appearing and vanishing without a trace. Many bodies have been discovered in Epping Forest over the years, adding to its sinister reputation. Criminals use the dense woods as a dumping ground, and some victims' spirits are believed to haunt the area. People have reported hearing whispers, cries for help, and feeling an unseen presence watching them. At night, the forest becomes even more terrifying, with strange lights flickering, cold spots appearing, and sudden disembodied voices calling out. Some visitors feel a force pushing or pulling them, as if unseen hands are trying to guide them deeper into the trees. Whether it's spirits of the past or something darker, Epping Forest remains a place of mystery and fear, attracting ghost hunters and thrill seekers from around the world. Number 2. Pembrey Woods. Pembrey Woods in Wales is one of the most haunted forests in the UK, filled with chilling legends and ghostly encounters. Located near the coast, these woods have a dark history linked to shipwrecks, smuggling, and mysterious disappearances. Many visitors report feeling an eerie presence, hearing unexplained whispers, and even seeing ghostly figures wandering through the trees. One of the most terrifying stories is about the ghostly sailors from ships that crashed along the nearby coast. Centuries ago, smugglers known as the wreckers would lure ships onto the rocks by using false lights. When the ship sank, the crew either drowned or were murdered for their cargo. It is believed that the spirits of these unfortunate sailors haunt the woods, appearing as shadowy figures or eerie floating lights at night. Some visitors have reported hearing screams and the sound of splashing water, even when no one is around. Another haunting legend involves the hooded figure, a dark, faceless apparition that is said to silently watch people before vanishing into thin air. Some believe this could be the ghost of a smuggler or a lost traveler who met a tragic end in the forest. People walking through Pembrey Woods at night have also reported the chilling feeling of being followed, with footsteps echoing behind them, but no one in sight. There are also stories of phantom planes being seen and heard over the forest. During World War II, Pembrey had an airfield, and some believe that the ghosts of fallen pilots still roam the area. Strange lights in the sky and the distant sound of aircraft engines have been reported, even though no planes were flying nearby. Pembrey Woods remains a place of mystery and fear, drawing ghost hunters and thrill seekers looking for the supernatural. Number 3. Cannock Chase. Cannock Chase in Staffordshire is one of the most haunted forests in the UK, known for its eerie atmosphere and terrifying ghost stories. The dense woodland has been the site of numerous paranormal encounters, from ghostly apparitions to unexplained creatures lurking in the shadows. Many visitors report feelings of being watched, sudden cold spots, and strange sounds echoing through the trees. One of the most chilling legends is that of the black-eyed children. These ghostly figures are said to appear in the forest, often with pale skin and completely black eyes. Witnesses claim they approach silently, sometimes asking for help before vanishing into thin air. Some believe they are the spirits of lost or murdered children, forever trapped in the woods. The forest is also haunted by the ghost of a young girl in a white dress. She has been seen wandering through the trees, sometimes sobbing or calling out for her parents. Some believe she is connected to a tragic event in the area's past, possibly linked to crimes that occurred decades ago. Cannock Chase is also home to legends of a phantom soldier, believed to be a ghost from World War II. Visitors have reported seeing a figure in military uniform standing among the trees before disappearing. The area has historical ties to old military camps, adding to the mystery. There are even reports of strange creatures lurking in the forest, including werewolf-like beasts and a large black dog with glowing red eyes. Some believe these creatures are supernatural guardians of the land. With its ghostly figures, terrifying encounters, and unexplained phenomena, Cannock Chase remains one of the UK's most haunted and mysterious locations, attracting paranormal investigators and thrill-seekers alike. Number 4. Wychwood Forest. Wychwood Forest in Oxfordshire is one of the most haunted forests in the UK, known for its eerie atmosphere and chilling ghost stories. The dense woodland was once part of a royal hunting ground, and many believe the spirits of those who lived and died here still haunt the area. Visitors have reported strange whispers, ghostly figures, and an overwhelming feeling of being watched. One of the most famous ghosts is the Lady in White, believed to be the spirit of Amy Robsart, the wife of Robert Dudley, a close friend of Queen Elizabeth I. Amy died under mysterious circumstances, and legend says that her ghost appears to those who enter the forest. It is said that anyone who sees her will soon suffer misfortune or even death. Many visitors claim to have seen her pale figure wandering between the trees before vanishing into thin air. Another chilling legend tells of ghostly children's laughter echoing through the woods. Some believe the spirits of lost children still play in the forest, while others report seeing small shadowy figures darting between the trees. At night, some visitors have claimed to hear their voices calling out, even when no one else is around. The forest is also home to phantom horsemen, believed to be the spirits of long-dead hunters who once rode through the woods. People have reported hearing the distant sound of galloping hooves, but no horses are ever seen. Some have even felt a sudden rush of wind, as if something invisible has passed by them. With its haunted past, ghostly sightings, and unsettling atmosphere, Wychwood Forest remains one of the most mysterious and feared places in England, drawing ghost hunters and thrill-seekers looking for a true paranormal experience. Number 5. Rendlesham Forest. Rendlesham Forest in Suffolk is one of the most haunted and mysterious forests in the UK, known for both ghostly encounters and unexplained paranormal activity. The forest is most famous for the Rendlesham UFO incident of 1980, often called Britain's Roswell. Several military personnel from a nearby airbase reported seeing strange lights, a metallic craft, and even symbols etched into the object. Some claimed they felt an unexplained force, and their equipment malfunctioned. The event remains one of the most documented UFO sightings in history, adding to the eerie reputation of the forest. Beyond UFOs, the forest is said to be haunted by ghostly figures that appear and disappear among the trees. Visitors often report seeing shadowy figures lurking in the distance, sometimes described as tall, cloaked beings that vanish without a sound. There have also been sightings of glowing orbs floating through the forest at night, moving unnaturally before fading away. One chilling legend involves the ghost of a soldier, believed to be a World War II airman who lost his life near the forest. Some people claim to hear the sound of distant gunfire, footsteps marching through the woods, and even voices calling out in distress. Some have even seen a spectral figure in military uniform standing motionless before disappearing into the mist. Another terrifying story tells of people experiencing a sudden feeling of dread or being followed by something unseen. Many visitors report an overwhelming sense of unease, as if they are being watched. Some have even found strange symbols carved into trees, leading to theories about secret rituals or supernatural forces. With its history of UFO sightings, ghostly encounters, and unexplained phenomena, Rendlesham Forest remains one of the most haunted and mysterious locations in the UK, attracting investigators, ghost hunters, and thrill seekers searching for answers. Number 6. Wenlock Edge. Wenlock Edge in Shropshire is one of the most haunted forests in the UK, with chilling ghost stories that have terrified visitors for centuries. This ancient limestone escarpment, surrounded by dense woodland, has been the site of eerie encounters, ghostly figures, and unexplained noises. Many believe that the spirits of those who lived, fought, and died here still haunt the area, making it a hotspot for paranormal activity. One of the most terrifying legends is that of the Headless Horseman, a phantom rider said to gallop along the old tracks at night. Witnesses describe hearing the distant sound of thundering hoofs before seeing a shadowy figure riding past without a head. Some believe he was a nobleman executed for treason, cursed to roam Wenlock Edge forever. Another chilling tale is that of the Lost Lady, a ghostly woman in white who is often seen wandering the forest paths. Local legends say she was a young woman who fell victim to a tragic betrayal, possibly murdered and left in the woods. Visitors report seeing her ghostly figure drifting through the trees, sometimes accompanied by a sorrowful wailing. Some even claim to feel a sudden chill or an overwhelming sense of sadness when she appears. Strange whispers and disembodied voices have been heard deep in the forest, often calling out names or warning people to leave. Others have seen shadowy figures lurking in the trees, only to vanish when approached. Some believe these spirits are the ghosts of ancient travelers or lost souls who never found their way home. With its ghostly apparitions, mysterious sounds, and chilling atmosphere, Wenlock Edge remains one of the most haunted forests in England, drawing ghost hunters and thrill seekers searching for the supernatural. Number 7. Tollymore Forest. Tollymore Forest in Northern Ireland is one of the most haunted forests in the UK, known for its eerie atmosphere, ghostly figures, and chilling encounters. This ancient woodland, with its winding paths, deep ravines, and towering trees, has been the site of numerous paranormal experiences. Visitors often report feeling watched, hearing whispers in the wind, and even seeing strange apparitions among the trees. One of the most terrifying stories is about the ghostly horse-drawn carriage that is said to move through the forest at night. Witnesses claim to hear the sound of hooves and the creaking of wheels, yet when they look, nothing is there. Some believe it is the spirit of an old nobleman, forever trapped in a spectral journey through the woods. Another well-known legend is that of the Headless Horseman, a shadowy figure on horseback that appears suddenly before vanishing into the darkness. Some say he was a soldier who lost his head in battle, while others believe he is the ghost of a nobleman who met a violent end. People who have encountered him report an overwhelming feeling of dread just before he appears. The forest is also said to be haunted by ghostly monks who are seen walking in silence near the old ruins. These figures, dressed in dark robes, have no faces and seem to disappear when approached. Some visitors have reported hearing faint chanting and footsteps following them through the trees. Strange lights, shadowy figures, and sudden cold spots add to the forest's unsettling reputation. With its ghostly encounters and eerie silence, Tollymore Forest remains one of the most haunted places in Northern Ireland, drawing thrill seekers and paranormal investigators searching for proof of the unknown. Number 8. Castle Neroche Woods. Castle Neroche Woods in Somerset is one of the most haunted forests in the UK, filled with eerie legends, ghostly apparitions, and an unsettling atmosphere that has frightened visitors for centuries. The ancient woodland, surrounding the ruins of a long-lost castle, is said to be haunted by spirits from its dark and mysterious past. Many who enter the forest report feelings of dread, strange noises, and shadowy figures moving among the trees. One of the most terrifying legends is that of the Phantom Army. Visitors have reported hearing the sound of marching footsteps, clanking armor, and distant battle cries, as if ghostly soldiers are still fighting a battle from long ago. Some believe these are the spirits of warriors who perished defending the castle, trapped in an endless cycle of war. The woods are also home to the spectral black dog, a terrifying creature said to be an omen of death. Witnesses describe seeing a large, shadowy hound with glowing red eyes, watching them from the darkness before disappearing without a trace. Some believe the creature is a guardian spirit, while others say it is a cursed soul doomed to wander the woods forever. Another chilling story tells of mysterious lights flickering deep in the forest, leading travelers astray. Those who follow them often find themselves lost for hours, as if something unseen is deliberately confusing them. Strange whispers and disembodied voices are also common, with some visitors hearing their own names being called when no one is around. With its ghostly soldiers, spectral creatures, and an overwhelming sense of unease, Castle Neroche Woods remains one of the most haunted locations in England, attracting ghost hunters and thrill seekers hoping to experience its terrifying paranormal activity firsthand. Number 9. Letham Grange Woods. Letham Grange Woods in Scotland is one of the most haunted forests in the UK, known for its eerie atmosphere, ghostly sightings, and chilling paranormal encounters. The dense woodland surrounds the abandoned Letham Grange estate, a place long associated with strange happenings and restless spirits. Many visitors report an overwhelming feeling of being watched, sudden cold spots, and unexplained whispers echoing through the trees. One of the most terrifying legends involves the ghostly figures seen wandering the woods at night. Shadowy apparitions, sometimes described as monks or old servants of the estate, have been spotted moving silently between the trees before vanishing into thin air. Some claim to have seen a woman in a long dress, appearing lost and sorrowful, before disappearing without a trace. The woods are also linked to unexplained lights that flicker deep among the trees. Hikers have reported seeing strange glowing orbs floating in the darkness, moving unnaturally before suddenly vanishing. Some believe these lights are spirits trying to communicate, while others think they are warnings to stay away. One of the most frightening encounters involves phantom footsteps and whispering voices. Visitors often hear footsteps crunching on leaves behind them, only to turn around and find no one there. Others have heard faint voices calling out, sometimes even their own names, sending chills down their spines. There are also reports of ghostly horses galloping through the woods, their hooves echoing in the night. Witnesses describe hearing the sounds of a carriage, yet nothing is ever seen. With its ghostly figures, strange lights, and unsettling sounds, Letham Grange Woods remains one of the most haunted forests in Scotland, drawing thrill seekers and paranormal investigators looking for a true supernatural encounter. Number 10. Hamsterley Forest. Hamsterley Forest in County Durham is one of the most haunted forests in the UK, filled with eerie legends, ghostly figures, and unexplained occurrences that have terrified visitors for years. This vast and isolated woodland, with its winding trails and dense trees, has been the site of chilling encounters, strange lights, and whispers carried by the wind. One of the most well-known stories is that of the ghostly horseman who rides through the forest at night. Witnesses report hearing the thunder of hooves echoing through the trees, only to see a shadowy figure on horseback before it vanishes into the mist. Some believe he was a highwayman who once used the forest as a hideout, while others think he is the spirit of a fallen soldier from centuries past. The forest is also home to mysterious shadow figures, seen moving between the trees or watching from a distance. Many visitors report an overwhelming feeling of being watched, and some even claim to have seen a dark silhouette following them, only for it to disappear when they turn around. The oppressive atmosphere in certain areas of the forest has left people with a deep sense of unease, as if unseen eyes are always watching. Another terrifying encounter involves the sounds of ghostly children laughing. Some visitors have reported hearing giggles in the distance, only to find no one there. Others claim to have seen small figures darting between the trees before fading away. Some believe these could be spirits of children lost in the woods long ago. With its shadowy figures, phantom horsemen, and chilling whispers, Hamsterley Forest is one of the most haunted places in England, drawing ghost hunters and thrill seekers looking for a true supernatural experience.